Welcome back team, I'm Juliet and today we're doing full body 15-minute restorative yoga practice. If you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe and hit your bell button so you don't miss our daily workouts. Guys, it's going to be very healing and very restorative workout. I will guide you through all the modifications you need, and let's enjoy this practice together. Alright guys, so we will begin our practice today by sitting on our knees and feet. If that is a little bit uncomfortable, you just can sit normally on your sit bones and just bring your feet up front. So whatever feels right for you today. Let's reach all the way up, all the way big reach. Good inhalation, good exhalation in. Just bring your hands back down. Let's do it one more time. Just big, nice, long reach, long extended spine, long extended arms. Grab your right hand and go ahead, pull that right hand tiny little bit towards the left. Make it feel good. And let's do it from the other side. Go ahead and grab your left and pull it all the way to the side. Great work. Come back to the center and spread those knees a little bit wider if you can. Take your right hand on the floor and go ahead and open up towards the left. Just make it again feel good. Stretch. Take a couple more breaths up here. We're not in a hurry up. We're going to be holding our asanas today a little bit longer than normal than we do in our power yoga practice. Let's pull that hand all the way back behind the lower back and see if you can reach. If not, just simply behind the back. Reach all the way up and open, a little bit more open through the chest. And just breath or two, let all the tension from the body go. And let's switch the hands. We will take our left in between and open it up all the way through. Big reach, guys. Good expansion through the rib cage. Spine is long and soft. We're gonna give it just a breath or two. And slowly, guys, pull that hand behind your lower back or maybe even towards the opposite inner thigh if you can reach. And go ahead and reach up and open even wider. That just feels so good. We had such a hard week of the working out, so it's time to restore. And let's take it all the way back to the center. Reach all the way up with me. Lift, connect your both hands together and open it up. Big stretch, expand through the heart and take it all the way back to the center. We do it one more time. Reach up and open. Deep breath. Good job. And let it all the way go. Let's go ahead and bring the left leg up front. Right still staying behind. So we are in that deer pose position. If you want to open your hips a little bit more, you can pull those feet farther away from the base of the body. It's going to be a little bit more challenging, right? And let's go ahead and just look behind the left shoulder first. All the way behind the left shoulder. And then slowly return back and fold forward. Guys, I brought my blocks today with me and I got my pillow. So I will show you how I normally use it during the restorative practice today. So let's say in this case, we're going to be holding the asana a little bit longer. So you can pull your pillow down and just rest your arms on that pillow. You can do exactly the same with your blocks, but pillow is a little bit more comfier. And we're going to give it a few extra breaths just to relax. Inhalations through the nose, exhalations through that nose. And let's slowly take it back up. And I'm going to move this pillow on the other side. It actually felt so good. And let's bring and switch our feet. So you don't have to put them far away from the base of the body. You can bring them closer. However, when you bring them farther, it's a little bit more opening to the hip flexor. Let's begin by rotating and looking outside of the right shoulder right now. It can be the knee, it can be your foot, whatever you can reach, whatever feels good. It's a restorative practice today, so just make yourself feel good. And let's give it a breath or two. And let's slowly fold forward, guys. So put your pillow, put your blocks. You don't have to put anything. You can just go with your forearms on the floor, forehead on the floor, or support yourself with your hands on that mat. So just go whatever feels good, guys. We're gonna spend here a few more extra breaths. In through that nose, out through that nose. Just a couple more, do not hurry up. Just give yourself some time and deep exhalation, guys, to those hips, to the hip flexors. And let's slowly take it back up. I'm gonna put my pillow behind and let's pull our both feet together into the Baddha Konasana or butterfly pose. So we will begin just by holding it. You can place your hands on top of the feet, you can place them on the floor. You can also press a little bit more actively with your elbows into your inner thighs. If you want to give it a little bit extra stretch, if not, just sit up and tall, however feels right. And if you're practicing with me, we're slowly pushing gently on those inner thighs with the elbows. And of course, guys, we're doing it on exhalation. Inhalation, preparation, exhalation, go. Inhalation, preparation, and the exhalation, we go. Good job. All right, let's slowly take it back, and we're gonna take our hands all the way behind. We will start to bring our feet together, lift the hips up. If that is too much, you don't have to go as far, but I want us to warm up the hips a little bit more actively, so go ahead and join me. Reach and all the way back down. Now you don't have to lift your hips all the way to the 90-degree line, but just do what feels right. We have a few more. Lift and all the way back. One more time, guys. Lift and all the way back to Baddha Konasana or butterfly pose. So again, we're gonna bring our pillow right up front and just go ahead and rest your hands and elbows on that pillow. You can also do the same with the stack of the blocks up front and just rest on the blocks. We're just gonna give it a few extra breathing cycles. Just let your shoulders to drop, just let your forehead to be soft. Relax your neck and just give it a couple more extra breathing cycles. Good work. And let's slowly, guys, come on back up from here. Feels really good. And go ahead and change your position to the knee link position. Wrist, elbows, and shoulders. Wrist, elbows, shoulders, stack one on top. We're gonna rock back gently to the child pose. Put the forehead on the floor. Then slowly rock back forward, maybe not all the way through. Just see what feels good and right for your back. You can also stop just halfway through, and that's gonna be totally fine. Let's do just a few more. Feel your vertebra one at a time. Oh, my pillow just lost the little blinker. And let's do it a couple more times. Just through the top all the way to the bottom or halfway through. Doesn't have to be. Just again, listen to your body. And one more. We're gonna stay up here. Guys, if this is a bit too much with your wrist, elbows, and shoulders stuck right here, your one option is go up here or to go up here. So find the place where the body feels good, feels right, not stressed. Roll the shoulders up, back and down just for the breath or two. Look behind one shoulder gently, then look behind another shoulder gently, and let's repeat it just a couple of times from each side. And one more behind the left. Good work. And from here we're going to bring our belly on the floor. Cover your left arm with your right arm, and again you can put the pillow on the floor if you have to. You can put your chin on top on your arms and just give those arms a good soft relaxation. We're gonna spend here just a few extra breaths, so I want you to find the place where you actually can let go of the tension. In through that nose, out through that nose. Just again a couple more extra breathing cycles. And slowly come up. You're gonna take your left elbow, guys, underneath the left shoulder and rock gently on the left side. You're gonna carry your top leg, which is your right leg, all the way up front, and see if you can connect with your left ankle. If not, you just can let it be there, and if you can connect, go ahead and connect with your left, and again lay down your head all the way on that left arm. Modified cattail pose. Close your eyes or keep them open, guys, whatever feels right. And just a couple more breaths. In through that nose, out through that nose. Feels good. And let's slowly release the hold. And we go back to the belly. Go ahead, guys, and cover your right arm now with the left. Your pillow, if you want to use your pillow up here. Put your chin on top, or just put that chin on top of your ears. Just a bit. Find a good filled place for all of your body parts right now. And if you need to let the pillow come out of the asana, feel free to do it, but we have to hold it for a little bit longer so our connective tissues have some time to release the tension, to relax until we stay after such a hard week of the working out, guys. Stay with me. Alright, and let's slowly undo those arms. You're gonna set your right elbow on underneath your left, excuse my back, and we're guys gonna turn on the side, so your top leg, which is your left leg right now, is gonna go up front. See, check if you can catch on your right ankle. Whether you can't or not, it doesn't matter. Extend that arm and we just go for little modified cattail straight, guys. So stay with me, just a couple more breaths up here. Don't strain that ankle. If you can't reach it, don't really, guys, worry about it. Just lay that foot somewhere close. And just again, breath or two. And we will gently let it go. Return back to the center. Take your time. Coming back with a wider knees, tailbone right in between those knees. And we're gonna dive to the puppy pose or Anahata Asana. Try, guys, to keep your tailbone right in between your knees. And see if you can bring that chest on the floor. Now, that's where your pillows would be very, very helpful. So you can put the pillow right underneath your chest and just rest up there, especially if your chest is not reaching the floor yet. So don't worry about it. Just take a breath or two and just dive deeper down. I'm gonna spend just a Couple more extra breathing cycles here, guys. Just soft inhalation, soft exhalation. Try to let all the tension go, guys. Relax your feet, relax your hands, relax your shoulders. And let's slowly, gently start to come back up, back to the center. Draw the knees a little bit closer. Walk your hands, guys, to one side. Just walk your hands to one side. Give it a good quality lateral bend, lateral stretch. Doesn't have to be too far. Just do what you can. And slowly, we're gonna walk to the other side, just on the side of the body. Again, give it a good lateral stretch through the side of your body. Breath or two. Very nice. It feels so good. We come back to the center and round the spine. Relax your neck. And again, guys, open it up. Cow pose. And round the spine. Relax your neck. And let's do it one more time. All the way open up. And all the way relax the head. Drop the neck. Good job. We're gonna go on our forearms right now. And your block would be handy or your pillow. And I will show you why. We will start by lifting the right leg and bringing the forehead on the floor. Now, you don't have to use that block if your forehead can reach there, but I think that's very, very comfortable place for the head being up here, so your neck can relax as well. Keep on breathing, guys, and just a couple more breaths. In through that nose, out through that nose, and then slowly come on up and set, guys, your right leg on the floor and then bend it into your knee. So set your right toes outside and go ahead and dive with me into the left, into your left leg. So from here, we're just going to fold forward, stretch that spine really nicely. Again, you can pick up that block and support your head. If especially you can't reach the floor, I don't want your head hanging right there without support. So just go by sensations, guys. Make it feel right. And together, we just staying here for the extra few breaths, guys. Don't give up. Stay right there and just let your body to feel the stretch or relaxation all the way through. As always, relaxation is a choice, guys. Come on up here with me into the top position, and we're just gonna put our elbow, right elbow on top on the right, and reach all the way over, all the way. Give the side of the body the good stretch, and again reach all the way over towards the left. Grab your blue, guys, and give it a good quality lateral stretch through the other side. Very nice. Just a breath or two. And then, guys, we're gonna go back to the floor, but this time we're gonna set the forearms on the ground and draw your right knee slightly more backwards away. If that is not there, put your blocks underneath, guys, your elbows. It's gonna save you a little bit space. And just a breath or two. And slowly, guys, draw your left towards the right. And just see if you can look through gently underneath that right arm. You don't have to bind with that ankle, but if it feels right, then why not? Long extended right arm gives that spine some spaciousness. And let's go ahead and get back on our kneeling position. Up and down, feel good all the way. And let's bring our block, if you're gonna use it, up front. Take your forearms on the floor, remain your hips directly above the knees, and let your head rest up here, and take your left leg right now off the floor. And we're gonna hold it for the few extra restorative breathing cycles. Again, you don't have to use the block, but it's very helpful to rest your neck in just a breath or two, guys. In through that nose, out through that nose. Slowly return your black block on the side. Come on up, and guys, put your left foot outside in line with your right, and see if you can dive into your right leg and sit right there. If not, you don't have to sit all the way through, right? Just give it a try, see where your body stands, and just fold forward. Bring your pillow, bring your blocks up front if you want to put your forehead, or just rest as is. We're gonna give it a few more extra breathing cycles. In through that nose, out through that nose, and just breath or two, guys, together. Come on back up with me. Grab your block if you have to prepare for the other side. For right now, take your left elbow on top on the left and stretch it all the way through. Give it a good lateral stretch. Arm all the way above the head. And if you have to use your block up here, which I really recommend you to do, try not to fail the hips all the way away from the block. Reach up and open, breathe through the extended arm. Good job. And then we're gonna go back to the floor, but this time with the forearms. We will take our elbows on the floor if you can, and if you can't, maybe put the blocks under and just hold it with me. We hold just a few extra breaths. You're gonna feel it a little bit more actively into the left hip flexor and inner thigh. That's exactly what it is, and base of your spine. Beautiful. Let's slowly take it back on the floor, guys, and tuck your toes. Extend those knees. Let's stretch in a good, healthy quality downward facing dog. Drop the head, relax your neck, shoulder blades apart all the way. Take a good long, guys, exhalation. It doesn't have to be a perfect downward facing dog. However, both hands, shoulders width apart, feet, sit bones, hips width apart. Relax your neck, drop your head. Again, take a good quality inhalation and exhalation. Draw your right leg up when you're ready. Look underneath. That's right. And let's bring our right foot on the floor into the low lunge position. Here, your blocks would be very helpful. So guys, I want you to try to put your knee directly above the front ankle. And the blocks are truly a gem here, because you don't want to do this. You don't want to do this, especially in the restorative practice. You want the support. So if you can stay here, even if you can, today we're doing a restorative style of the practice, so go ahead and just prop yourself. If you don't have a blocks, maybe you have something else, right? Maybe you have some books, I don't know, about yoga. And just let your upper body melt down through those hips. The big thing is here, if you're going to crisscross the knees, it's going to be very hard for the legs to let go. So just let your upper body weight, with support of the blocks, melt through your hips and go a little bit deeper, guys. We're just going to have a few more extra breaths. Hold through the nose in, through the nose out. Don't block your neck, just let your body breathe freely. And let's gently shift our weight away from the front leg. Set your left hip above the left knee. Very common to support yourself here with the blocks, unless you really don't have to. Put your hands on the floor. And rather, guys, than doing this, try to bring your belly deeper down towards the front leg. So belly goes down towards the front leg. And we're gonna hold it for a few more breaths. Through the nose in through the nose out. Just a breath or two, guys, just a breath or two. From here, shift your weight back to the low lunge. And beginners, you can easily stack your blocks. Once we go to the humble lunge, you don't have to have the blocks if you don't have them, if you don't use them. That's what I was trying to say. But in a humble, it would be very helpful. So you don't have to bind your hands behind. But if you do with me, see how helpful those blocks would be up front of your body. We're just gonna hold it for a few extra breaths. Let your tension in the hip flexor go, tension in the lower back go, and just slowly come back up. Lift yourself back. Send your knees back. Bring your big toes together and child pose. Big toes together, knees slightly open, guys. We're just gonna give it a breath or two of the good restoration. And let's return back to the center, then return back to your downward facing dog. All the way, both hands, guys, on the floor. Drop the head, relax your neck. Draw the navel in. Don't worry about the perfection in the downward facing dog at all. Relax the neck, guys. And then slowly take your left leg up. Expand, shift, look gently underneath that left. And when you're ready, do a 1 or 2 steps, whichever is available. Bring your back knee on the floor. Definitely for your restorative practice, use your blocks. It feels really good on your joints. So prop yourself with the blocks on the side. Make sure you don't bring that left knee inside. You kind of want to take it almost a little bit more outward and just let your body to melt through. Stop resisting. Just let your body do what it's supposed to do. Let your body be flexible. Let your body to rest, to heal, to recover after that busy week. Life is busy, right? We're chasing the dreams, meeting the people, making money, working out with Juliet. But really, it's time to recover right now. Let's give it a few more extra breaths. In through the nose, out through the nose. Just again, allow the upper body weight to melt through, and let's gently, guys, move your weight away from the front leg towards the back leg. So we're gonna stack the right hip above the right knee, and you can keep your blocks active as you do, or you can release your hands on the ground and continue to fold forward right up here. Very gentle fold all the way through. Belly, guys, towards the front quad. Reset belly towards the front quad. And just a few more extra inhalations, extra exhalations. Do not hurry up. Express, expand through the back to all directions. Just close your eyes and allow your body to feel the straight. Let's shift it back. Remember, we put the forehead in a humble lunge on the blocks. You don't have to go as low. You just can have your both hands up here. just like this, or you can connect your hands all the way behind and just fold forward all the way, guys. We're gonna give it a few good quality inhalations and exhalations through the nose in, through the nose out. Let your left hip flexor go to relax, to release all the tension. And let's slowly take it back up, and we're gonna go gently, 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 guys. Release that leg, take our both big toes together and go back to the child pose. Feels so good. Just give it a breath or two again. In through that nose, out through that nose. And let's return back, guys, to the downward facing dog. We're gonna do a slow, mindful transition through the couple of standing asanas. Back to the seated position. Relax your neck. Guys, feet, sit bones, hips width apart. Hands, shoulders width apart. Drop the head. Relax your neck fully and completely. Draw your shoulder blades apart and expand through that back. Most importantly, guys, for the beginners, bend your knees if you have to. Take a good breath, and guys, step left, step right, very close to each other. Just like this, almost the big toe touching the heel. So we're going to take the blocks if we have to. Take a look. If you can't reach the floor, the blocks are a solution here. Is the solution here. Take your hands and fold forward, guys. Just give me a gentle fold forward. You don't have to push it for perfection, but try to keep your back long and extended, right? And drive down with your belly. Through the nose in, through the nose out. And see if you can find the balance up here. Holding your left foot with the right, holding your right ankle with your left, and continue to fold forward. Now, you don't have to let go of the floor or your blocks, but again, give it a try. We're growing, we're exploring, we're getting stronger, we heal. But we have to try these things. You never know until you try. And just a breath or two. Come on back. And let's, guys, switch the legs. We're going to put our left very close to the back side of the right foot. And again, begin on the blocks. Press your both feet nicely into the floor and fold forward. Just give it a gentle forward fold, very gentle. Drop the head, relax your neck, give it a breath or two, and you can choose to remain just up here, right? You don't have to move forward with me. However, it's always fun to know what your body is capable. And go ahead and grab your right with the left, left with the right if you can. And give it another hard lift and fold forward through the hip flexor, not through the shoulders and neck. In through that nose, find the stability and earthiness through your feet. Trust your body. And relax your neck, of course. Let's slowly undo the bind. Step a little bit closer to the front of your mat. Let's go ahead and spread the feet wider. Now, guys, you have your blocks, hopefully. If you are very beginner and you have a hips injuries and you're really not ready for wide-legged malasana squat, this is an excellent solution. You can sit on the blocks, and then the next thing you know, you're going to be sitting on the one block. And the next thing you know, you're going to be sitting without blocks. but it's an option. So for right now, just find the place where you feel comfortable. Take your hands up front, express through the heart. Close your eyes, guys, and breathe just in through that nose, out through that nose. Excellent. Good work, guys. Just a couple more breaths. Stay with me and try not to fail forward with the shoulders. And let's slowly sit back on the floor. Bring your both legs up front. We are heading to the seated forward fold. Then couple more asanas here, and we're gonna lay down on our back. Reach and fold, guys. You don't have to go to the deep forward fold at all, but try to fold forward through the groin area, through the hip flexor, right here, right? And then slowly fold down, continue to rest. Fold forward takes some time, so even within the one practice, that's what I'm trying to say, so give it some time. Maybe rise up if it feels too tense, then go back when it's let's go, then maybe rise up again when it feels like. Go ahead and fold forward. Bend your knees if you have to bend your knees, and practice that this way. Not a big deal, especially in the restorative practice, we do it a lot. Beginners, you might also want just to put your pillow over and just rest over that pillow. It feels good though. And a couple more extra breathing cycles. Come on back up. And guys, take your hands all the way outside. Bend your right elbow and just sink down closer to the earth. All the way, soft rotation. And do it from the other side. Go ahead and put your hands and bend your left elbow right now. And soft rotation, but your both sit bones, guys, still on the ground. Go ahead and take it, return it back. We're gonna take our right leg into the half hero pose. If that is not available, try to prop yourself with the blocks. Sit on the blocks, in other words, or just move this foot all the way up front. So one way or other, doesn't have to be perfect. So we're gonna do a few hips rotations here, torso rotations, and then we're gonna rest. So if you need to support yourself, allow your neck, your head, your shoulders, everything to move as a concert. If you don't have to have your hands on the floor, you can put them wherever you want to put them, and just continue to soft move through the hips, through the lower back, and then let's go ahead and reverse it all the way. That feels so nice. And just a couple more circles. Go slower, faster, wider, shallower, whatever feels right and feel good for the body. Now guys, see if you can put your elbows on the floor. Maybe not for everyone, but see if you can. And just give it a breath or two. We're gonna bring a little bit more mobility to the hips, especially after those circles. And then now, just guys, go ahead and fold forward. Make sure that you pull your left glute out a little bit. Don't forget, if you have your pillow, you can get your pillow and just rest right up there. Feels so wonderful. If you don't have your pillow or you don't need it, just do it that way with me. And just a few extra breathing cycles here. In through that nose, out through that nose. All right, and let's come back up. We're gonna switch the legs. So right and left. Prop yourself, pull the right glute out. We're gonna go for the few hip rotations. Just give it a few. Start one direction, shoulders, neck, head, hands, start with slow circles in a shallow one, and then expand them for wider. Reach here all the way, and let's go ahead and rotate it all the way. Go ahead and rotate it. And just a couple more. Don't be afraid to look different, right? This is your body. You want to feel good, so just move out of sensation. All right, see if you can go on your elbows. If that's great. If not, stay up tall seated. Not a big deal for now. Take a breath or two. Make an intention to have an open hips. Make sure you pull that glute out on the right. Let's fold forward. Guys, use your pillow, use your blocks on the sides if you have to, and just continue to fold down. Just whatever feels right. Rise a little bit and go back up, then rise a little bit, then maybe go back up. Again, make your body feel good so the body can let go of all the build-up tension. And let's slowly take it all the way back. Extend your legs. And go ahead and make your way down on the floor. Reach your hands away from the feet all the way. Give it a nice feel good straight. Draw your right knee towards the chin, chest over belly. Press your top of your leg, your quad muscle towards the belly. Give that leg a good quality hug. Through the nose in through the nose out. Good work, guys. Go ahead and extend that leg and just give it a gentle massage first, just like this. That's right. And then go ahead and pull that leg closer to the heart, to the chest, if you can. You don't have to. You can use also your yoga strap or just a simple towel. In through that nose, out through that nose. Give it a good quality stretch. That's it. And then bring that leg back. We're going to pick up our left knee. Draw that knee towards the chin, chest or belly. Connect with that leg. Just give yourself a good smile, warm smile inside out, right? Life is precious. We have to take an advantage of it and live to the fullest every single moment, because the next thing you know, it might not be here, right? Let's extend. Hopefully it's not the case for all of us, but really, we have to be present in the moment. So give your leg a nice massage and just feel how wonderful that leg feels and how grateful it is. All right. Let's go ahead and pull that leg towards your belly. How often do you give massage to yourself, right? And touch yourself? Not really often, but it feels good. It brings that connection, mind and body back. Go ahead and lift and stretch. Just give it a few extra movement. Try to hold that knee soft and extend it. You can use your strap if you have to. Good. And let's gently bring that leg back and extend. Hands, guys, away from the feet. One more time. Go ahead and put your both feet into bound ankle or Baddha Konasana. Close your eyes and just fly. Just for a few movements. Just balance those knees a little bit. If it doesn't feel comfortable on your hip flexor, on your hips, then just stay still, or maybe prop it with the props underneath. That's going to be your blocks. And just a few more. Give the good quality opening. Just a few more, guys. Inhalation through the nose, exhalation through that nose. Good job. And then we're going to close our eyes and just spend If you breath in the Baddha or bound angle pose, it doesn't have to be perfect, and you can come out of that pose anytime you wish, right? Anytime you wish. Give it a breath or two, and we're gonna move our knees back together. That felt amazing. And go ahead and take your both knees up, guys, and insert your hands right inside into your feet. Press right on top gently. Draw the tailbone a little bit deeper towards the floor. And again, close your eyes and maybe just rock side to side just a little bit, massaging that back, right and left, left and right. And again, exhalation, letting go. Exhalation, letting go. And slowly, guys, bring your both knees together and give them a good hug. Very nice. We're gonna take our legs up, and you can hold them right above your hips, just right here. If you have a wall nearby and you need a support, you can put them on the wall. If you come in with me into the halasana or plow pose, go ahead. Just make sure that you don't transfer any weight on your neck. It stays on the shoulders and shoulder blades. Your neck is free of the tension. You can also put the blocks behind the feet. If the feet almost there but not quite there, you can put your feet on your blocks. In through that nose, out through that nose. Let your halasana to make your shoulders melt, guys, all the way. And just a breath or two. Slowly come on back up. And put your feet back. This time in a crisscross position. And we're gonna take a couple more final half spinal twists. So take your right outside of the left, look behind the left shoulder. Make it feel good, in all the way. Take your left outside of the right. Make it feel good. Look behind the right shoulder. Wonderful. Take it all the way back to the center. Reach those arms and give them a couple, 2 or 3 good shoulders rolls, and all the way from the other side. Feel good ones. Good work. Give yourself a good, honest, warm hug. Just hug yourself and squeeze, 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 squeeze. See if you can fold forward. And all the way undo those arms, pull them apart, and give yourself a hug from the other side. Drop the elbows a little bit, squeeze yourself really, really nicely. See, guys, if you can fold forward all the way. You don't have to. You can also put the blocks or pillow underneath that forehead. And come on back up. Take your hands all the way back. And reach up and open through those hips. Feels good. Just simply, guys, switch the legs for evenness and harmony. And reach all the way up. And let's, guys, come back up. Reach all the way up. Draw everything you want to draw inside that heart from that universe. Commitment, strength, love, vitality, flexibility, healing. Close your eyes, guys. And find the big giant smile within. Smile with your heart inside out, guys. And look inside, find that love, commitment, all the way. Everything is within. Open your eyes. Reach one more time all the way up. Bring your hands all the way up front of that heart and flow through the rest of your beautiful Sunday with a love and peace inside. Namaste. Wonderful job, guys. As always, I'm so proud of you. It was an excellent practice, and I want to hear from you down below in the comments. How does your body feels after this practice today? And if you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe, hit the bell button, guys, so you don't miss our daily workouts. And I will see you guys tomorrow.